Curious, you dislike Final Fantasy rating as much? In my opinion, like, the difference with Final Fantasy rating is that I don't get as mad about that, because in WoW, I feel like people consciously do things wrong, whereas in Final Fantasy, people do things wrong on accident. Like, for example, most people in Final Fantasy aren't trying to stand in the extra circle to get one extra GCD. In WoW, for example, like, so, like, let me give you an example, right? Whenever we were doing the Blood Council, people made the fight artificially harder because they were using those Yeti things, and it made it harder to see what the line was to connect you to other people. But people wouldn't take them off, so they were just like actively griefing the raid because it's wasting time. I can experience Final Fantasy, less allergic to bad players. I think that, yeah, I'm probably a little bit more accepting of it, sure. But I think it's also because I think that the mistakes come from a place of, like, not knowing what they're doing rather than actively deciding not to do it. Is that what you were doing back in the day? Yeah, but except I didn't actually, like, wipe... I didn't actually, like, wipe the raid because of it, or die. Malicious incompetence versus legitimate ignorance. Yeah, so it's like as soon as I see people that aren't even trying, I instantly don't want to play anymore. Because I feel like I'm getting my time wasted. Because I am. People too focused on the meters. I just didn't want to... I said, like, I just don't like dealing with people that are actively not trying. And playing like shit on purpose. And if I feel like people are playing like shit on purpose, or not trying, or being stupid, then, as I said, I don't really... I don't like playing with people that do that. You try hard Andy? No, I'm not a try hard Andy. I just don't want to waste my time. Like, I just, whenever I do a raid, I want to have people in the raid that just want to do what the raid wants you to do. I just want to play with people that have the same mindset that I do. People that go in and we kill the boss and that's it. It's not a lot of bullshit. And if I can't do that, yeah, I'm gonna be really frustrated. No bullshit, Andy. No, well, it's like whenever I do a raid, I just want to have people that know what they're doing to an extent, and if they don't know what they're doing, they ask. And if they make a mistake, they don't make it twice. Or at least they actively try to solve the problem. Because, like, I think that's what, like, there's a lot of things. Like, for example, people do something wrong, and then they don't even say anything about it. Because it's like, you just wasted everybody's time, and, like, you're not even gonna explain what you did wrong, or, like, anything. You're trying to hide it. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, right? And, like, yeah, like, I mean, you can tell it, like, really fucking annoys me. Could be stream embarrassment. I don't care. Then don't join the raid. And it's not stream embarrassment. People did it all the time in raids off stream constantly for years. People just do it because they don't want to get called out for making a mistake. Pug raids are like that, you know? Not FM, but when they fucked up. Yeah, well, they say what they did wrong, you know? You don't have to ask them. They just say what it is. You're too focused on damage meters? Yeah, exactly. And, like, that's... There's no margin for error in WoW? Yeah, I think so. Like, in WoW, like, there's things in Final Fantasy where, if you mess it up, it's like GG. But, there's a lot of other circumstances where there's not, like, a cascading, like, level of like, punishments. At least not in the fights that I've done. I'm sure there will be in, like, harder fights. But, like, at least what I've done, it's like, not as frustrating to progress through.